Hey everybody, Justin here. So it was not a good day for Tesla stock. Tesla was down almost 7% today and closed the day right around $600 a share, which is a pretty big pullback from the high yesterday, which was over $650 a share. Also in the aftermarket, it looks like Tesla is continuing to fall and is now under $600 a share, which was especially disappointing to me since I did buy $1,000 worth of Tesla stock just this morning. And I ended up buying those shares at roughly $640 a share. So personally, I wish I would have waited to pull the trigger, but the market did temporarily go up this morning and it looked like things were turning around. So I did get fooled into buying too early today, but that's okay. And with that being said, I want to talk about why I am not too concerned about the pullback in Tesla stock today. And I also want to talk about some other Tesla related news, including their recent $5 billion stock offering. So don't go anywhere and make sure you watch all the way to the end. Now, first things first, the sell-off in Tesla stock didn't have anything to do with Tesla stock specifically. We saw the big indices drop today and growth stocks were hit especially hard. In fact, my personal high growth portfolio was down about 5% overall today. And keep in mind, I have 31 stocks in that portfolio. So even though Tesla definitely contributed to that drop, I had many different stocks that were down over 7%. Not a majority, but probably 5 or 6 of them. But Tesla is my top holding in my portfolio, so obviously it did have a bigger effect on my overall loss for the day. But even though Tesla had a bad day, I don't see it as a big deal at all. Some have speculated that Tesla dropped because of their recent share offering, but I don't think that that is the case. Also, some have attributed the loss today to a notable short seller who released a bearish statement on Tesla stock just this afternoon. But my opinion on this is, what's new? I mean, we have had a never-ending stream of analysts over the last couple of years who were bearish on Tesla stock, and look where Tesla stock is now. So I don't think a short seller criticizing the company will scare Tesla investors away at this point. Also, a lot of these analysts still claim that Tesla is only a car company and that it is wildly overvalued. Both of which may be true today, but they completely neglect the future products and services that Tesla will offer, which could be a massive source of revenue if they can do even a fraction of what they are planning. But if you are a retail investor in Tesla, then I think you understand this quite well, so I won't focus too much on it in this video. Now, if we get back to the stock offering that was announced on Tuesday, Tesla stock did fall on the news, which is not too surprising. And that is of course because selling additional shares of a stock is generally seen as a negative catalyst. But with Tesla, a lot of retail investors, like you and I, actually see it as a bullish sign. In my opinion, the more money Tesla has, the quicker they can build factories and expand into other product segments. And we can actually see that investors view it this way by looking at Tesla's stock chart. Before the offering was announced Tuesday morning, Tesla shot up over 6% on Monday and ended the day at $641 a share. But when the news came out Tuesday morning, Tesla stock started falling and it hit a low of $624 right around lunchtime. However, Tesla then rallied from those lows and was able to hit a new high of around $650 a share by the end of the day Tuesday. And based on my own personal experiences with stocks that announce share offerings, this is unusual. Most stocks don't rally this fast, and many of them will sell off for at least a couple of days. So this tells me that there are a lot of retail investors who didn't really care too much about the news. And it also tells me that big money players are still buying up large amounts of Tesla stock in preparation for the upcoming S&P 500 inclusion. Now, even though Tesla stock has a lot of momentum right now, it is pretty difficult to fight back against a market-wide sell-off. And if there is one thing that can derail Tesla stock, it is definitely market-wide pressure. Our wonderful politicians in Washington have yet to agree on a new COVID relief bill, and without it, there will be pressure on the stock market as a whole. And I don't want to spend too much time going into the details, but it looks like both sides are blaming each other for the lack of compromise, which I guess if you can't compromise, just go ahead and blame the other side. That usually works out well. But all joking aside, I am not personally optimistic that we will get a new relief bill by the end of the year. And that is significant because there are quite a few emergency assistance programs currently in place that will go away at the end of this month. So this could put pressure on the stock market as a whole, which in turn will also put downward pressure on Tesla stock. Now that being said, there was an interesting article I read today that gave me some hope that Tesla stock is not done yet. A report came out Wednesday that a surprising number of investors in India are starting to load up on Tesla stock. And this could be significant because India has a population of over 1 billion. Now in this article, they interviewed 2 local brokerage firms in India who have both seen big increases in Tesla stock holdings among their clients. One of those brokerage firms is called Vested Finance, and they have seen their clients' Tesla holdings jump from around $76,000 at the end of March all the way up to $2.5 million as of last month. So that is a very big jump. And keep in mind that it is not only one broker that is seeing this happen. Another broker called Stockall said its clients' Tesla holdings have quadrupled over the same time period. So over time, if more and more Indian investors start buying Tesla stock, this could help contribute to Tesla's long-term upward trend. And here's another quick story from the article. There was a guy they interviewed who basically bought 100 grand worth of Tesla stock in May and has been buying 30 more shares every other week, which, if that is true, means that this guy has made quite a bit of money on his Tesla stock. So kudos to him. And the funny thing is, his reasoning for buying so much Tesla stock was simply that he liked how Elon Musk thinks, which is not the worst investment thesis I've ever heard. But this all goes to show you that there are potentially millions, if not tens of millions worth of dollars in India that could be pumped into Tesla stock over the coming year. And whether or not it will move Tesla stock in a meaningful way, we don't know. But at the end of the day, it could help Tesla stock keep rising. Also, we have veteran tech analyst Gene Munster, who released a statement on Monday that said he believes Tesla stock could hit $2,500 a share sometime in the next 3 years, which, if he is right about that, would be a roughly 300% return. Now, those are not earth-shattering returns for a 3-year period, but keep in mind that Tesla is not as risky as the analysts would lead you to believe. So I won't say that Tesla is risk-free by any means, but there are many other stocks that are much more risky than Tesla. Also, Tesla is the type of stock that I would feel comfortable putting a large amount of money into. In fact, as you saw earlier in the video, I have close to 30 grand worth of Tesla stock in my personal portfolio, and it is my largest holding. So I am putting my money where my mouth is. But outside of the account I showed you, I also have more Tesla stock in my retirement accounts. So when we are looking at the risk to return ratio with Tesla stock, I think it is very favorable. I could always go and bet $1,000 on a random EV SPAC, and it might go up 300% in a month. But the amount of money I can make is going to be limited because my initial investment is not going to be very large. However, with Tesla stock, I personally would feel comfortable having over $100,000 invested. So a 300% return on 100 grand is going to be a lot more money than I could ever hope to generate with a much smaller bet on a more risky stock. Also, if you leave your money invested for over a year, then you can significantly reduce your tax bill. So with all that being said, I am using this pullback to buy more Tesla stock. And I think if we see this market-wide sell-off continue, then now is a perfect opportunity to begin dollar cost averaging in, which is what I will be doing this week and next week. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. Also, if you are not subscribed, go ahead and do that now. And if you have any comments for me, feel free to drop them below. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.